Alright, welcome back to Seiken Densetsu 2. This is part 2. In the last episode, we started a sequence breaking thing. So let's continue that sequence break by going into this underground cave here. And this is a Blat. They can balloon you, which is... all it does is just hold you in place. You can't move or attack or anything like that. So it's kind of like a stop spell or something like that. He just passed right through me somehow. Okay. And here we have a green drop. But in Japanese, they're actually called Green Bavarian, which is a reference to Bavarian cream. And these guys are going to be my biggest threat right now because I'm such a low level. I should be 3 or 4 levels higher than I am right now. So it really wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to go to the town right outside of Gaia's Navel and buy some armor. But because I'm such a low level, these enemies right here will give me tons of level ups pretty fast. I just hope they don't attack me too hard. Yeah, see, I got a level up right there just from attacking and killing one of them. And killed another one. And they do keep splitting. I think eventually they will stop splitting, but for now, I'm just going to let them keep splitting so that I can gain some experience off of them. And I know I said I wouldn't level grind too much, but right here at this point in the game, I have to level grind because if I go further into the cave, I'm going to die. So I'm going to at least try to keep fighting these guys until I can destroy all 3 of them. And I'll consider that the extent of my level grinding. I keep saying level. Alright, see, he's splitting again. And this treasure chest might poison me. Poison needle or something like that. No, it gave me 24 gold. Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness. Yep, he poisoned me. I'm going to keep an eye on my hit points there. I could use my charge attack, but it kind of throws me forward when I use it. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, it worked on one of them. And there's another one. I should get at least one more level up off of these guys before they all die. Let's go after this one. I've done the most damage to him. And of course I missed. Yeah, these guys have a high evade, I believe. Speed, well, higher than I can handle right now. And I can't hit them from the top of the stairs. I have to come back down to their level. Don't know why that is, but that's the way it works. I'm poisoned again. Hopefully I can get another level up. If not, I'm going to have to use that one of those candies I have. When you level up in this game, you get all of your life back, your HP. I'm going to go ahead and use the candy because I don't want to die here. Candy restores 100. I didn't even have 100. Alright, if I get level 5 before I kill all these guys, I'm just going to head into the cave a little further. One more, I think, should do it. Oh my goodness. Come on. Hey, I hit all 3 of them that time. I hit all 3 of them again. There we go. Alright, level 5. Let's go ahead and... I think they should be pretty close to dying. Nah, I'm going to leave them alone. Alright, let's go further into the cave. Go in there. Right now, you should have a second party member already if you followed the sequence a certain way. But I've skipped that party member because I want to show something that's funny. I'm actually going to be getting her in the wrong order in the game. So it is a her. Ah! No, get away from me. Leave me alone! See how strong the enemies are right now? Oh, they're doing too much damage to me. No, 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 no! Quick, quick, quick! See, it hit him when I stood up. That's kind of cool. Okay. Wow, that was really close. I almost died. No, stop hitting me. I really need to go somewhere and save so I don't die. That's terrible. I'm gonna brave it. I'm not gonna go save yet. Hopefully this guy won't balloon me and take all my life away. Alright. So here we have the first puzzle type thing in the game. There's a little water here, and there's a little pillar here, and there's lava that I can't cross over here. So what do? I'm gonna have to go around this way. Ah, he's gonna balloon me. Crap. And I already hit the Kid Goblin. No! That is evil. Do I have any more candy? I have 2 pieces of candy, so I should be good. Hopefully I'll get another level up here pretty soon. No! I don't think the bat... Yeah, I guess they can attack me. Well, that stinks. Hit the bat. Well, I want to take the candy before he attacks me again or balloons me again or something. So yeah, like I said... What? Oh, okay. I was thinking my hit points went up before I used the candy, but I already used it. Okay. And then let's go over here, because there's nowhere else to go. Let's take him out. You can always get a free hit off on these guys because they're sleeping. My back's hurting a little bit. I'm not sitting up straight. I need posture. So... I don't know how funny I'm going to be in this game, because a lot of the stuff that I want to point out in the game is more informative than humorous. But, we'll see what happens. And there's a curious looking skull on the wall there. Let's see what happens if I hit it. Oh, it makes a funky face. And it sounded like water being poured over lava. And look, the pillar's down. And there's another bat. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. He dodged. He dashed at me. Or whatever you call that. Swooped at me. So I think I'm doing pretty decent. I'm not dead yet. I shouldn't die anytime soon. Get away from me, Mushboom. Those guys can knock you unconscious with that spore attack that they do. Stop that. Yes. Okay. Good. And I'm actually going to sneak up on this guy and do a charged sword attack. That was not bad at all. I think I could get him one more hit. Yeah, before he even woke up, I killed him. These guys, these slimes, I'm actually going to slip past them because they're too strong for me right now. I don't want to... I love fighting the slimes because they just keep multiplying and I just keep gaining levels. But I'm not going to do that in the video. I just wanted to level up that at the entrance to the cave so that I wasn't dying in here. Even though I've come pretty close to it. And usually at this point in the game, like I said, you have another party member sometimes, depending on how you do the sequence. There's about 3 or 4 different ways you can do the sequence. And right there it just says I gained a magic rope. Magic rope is an item you can use to exit a cave. And I got a bomb. Got blowed up. There's the magic rope right there. It is actually, it's basically an exit spell, but it is indefinite. You never run out of it. I'm going to slip past these guys again and kill the Mushboom. Or the Myconid, I don't know how to pronounce that. M-Y-C-O-N-I-D. Kill the, A. And this kid goblin in English, it's called just a goblin in Japanese. And I'm actually going to slip past this area right here because they can balloon me and I don't want to be ballooned. And I am going to have to come back out here and farm some money for the armor or the equipment I want. And for the fight that's coming up, I'm actually... Whoa, calm your nerves. I'm actually coming up on the second boss encounter. And... Get... Oh, did he kill me? Lame. Okay, I'm rewinding. I'm cheating. Because I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I won't do it again. Stop it! Why is this guy doing so much damage to me? Those guys normally don't do that much damage. Okay, sneaking. There's a bat here. Sneak past the bat. Yes, okay. Alright, and another puzzle. I can't get up the stairs. This stair's broken and this stair doesn't attach. So, what do? I take a piece of candy so I don't die in the next area. And that's my last piece of candy. So I better make it count. And I'm going to slap him around. Whoa, he's going to slap me around too. Quit that. Not allowed. Can't believe I died. I hadn't saved yet. Level 6. Alright. And look, we made a little pillar fall down. Sweet. And now we can go across. And the music changed. And there's a guy walking around inside of a spike. And I'm going to the inn and I'm going to save because, like a dummy, I haven't saved yet. No, I don't want to say stay, but I do want to save. Yes. And there's my other save where I actually have made it all the way to the end of the game. I'm going to save right here. Okay. And up here, go away. Up here is the item and weapon shop. So let's see how much money I have. Buy. Alright, 150 and 90. In this game, the more expensive something is, the better it is. See, this is the thing that you could buy at Nico, and it was 90 at Nico's, and it's only 45 here. Everything he sells is double the price of what it is anywhere else. But he sometimes has items no one else can sell you. So I'm going to buy the wristband here. And I'm going to buy the... I think that's the best one, yeah, the fancy overalls. Generally the best item is to the left of all the other items. See, all these are armor. The one on the left is the most powerful. And all these are wristbands, the one on the left. And also the headgear. See, I can't equip this. That's why my head's not in the middle of it. That tells you who can equip it. And I'm going to buy a headgear. And I'm actually going to buy a couple of pieces of candy. 4 pieces. The max amount of items you can have in this game is 4 of anything. 4 of any item. That's not including equipment. The most equipment you can have is just however much fills up a whole ring. But the items stack. And I don't need that yet because, well, we'll see what that does later. Thank you. And since I haven't bought any other items in the game other than the headgear, I mean the bandana, I was able to afford all that stuff. So, we go from 2 to 7. We go from 3 to 13. That's a great boost. And we go from 0 to 4. And that armband, I believe, would have given me 1. The gold, the orange one. So I'm going to go save again. And then there's 2 things that you can do in this city. And you have to do both of them in order for the plot to progress. Yes. I was thinking I selected the top one there for a second. Off screen I'm probably going to open up that old file and save it to the bottom so I don't accidentally save over it, even though I don't think there's a point. There's a door up there and there's also a door right here. And this is the blacksmith's door. And this is Watts. And it took me forever to realize that this was a dwarf with a bull's skull on his head. I thought that his head was the skull, but the little green dots there are actually his eyes. I thought they were teeth or something. And the little purple part is his beard. So, maybe that'll help you see him better. It took me forever to figure that out. So, look at my rusty sword. Oh, I must not have enough money. Oh, 100. He said, here, let me forge that sword for you for only $100. And watch the sword. It's brown now. Now he's going to temper the sword. And keep an eye on the sword. Boom! Now it's silver. He never took it out of my hand. Now his hammer's glowing. And he said, I have something for you. Come back later and I'll give it to you. So now if we go look at my sword now says 2 of 2 down there at the bottom. And it says 1 of 0 at the top. Now I can reach the number 2. That first number can reach number 2. So I can level my sword up to its 2nd level now. And now we need to go in the store. That was the first thing I had to do, was go talk to Watts. The second thing you have to do is go over here. And see a little sideshow. Welcome, come one, come all. It's only 50. Yes. Ooh, I might need more money for this sequence here. Whistle, whistle. Alright, our first attraction is a Rabbite Man. You mix a Rabbite and a man and you get a Rabbite Man. Woohoo! Alright, next up we have a Sprite Child. He was washed down from the upper lands in a waterfall. Blah blah blah. Will you give him some money so he can make his way back home? He's paying off a $50,000 debt. Will you help him? No. Yes. Okay. Well, he didn't actually take my money. I guess he says, loser, what a ripoff. And there's another door on the other side of this wall here, but I'm actually going to show you the way I always did it. Some people told me that they didn't know this path existed. You can just walk across the stair here and sneak in through the back way. That's the way I always come in here. Alright, can you believe that sucker? We just stole all his money from him. Yeah, what a loser. Oh no, did you hear us talking? I'm sorry. I'll give you your money back. Sprite, tell him you're sorry. And I get my $50 back. Yay! And then this guy says, he really is from the upper lands, and he really does want to get back home. So whatever, the Sprite won't talk to you now. That was the second sequence. And now, what's this? An earthquake? Be still my heart. And prepare for boss time. And here we have Tropicolo. And I have no idea what Tropicolo is called in Japanese. And he threw a pumpkin at me. And this thing right here is a Brambler. All it does is just mess you up. Generally what I do... Ah, I missed him. What I do right here is I charge up my attack. Usually I go out into the cave and level up to level 2 with my sword before I fight him, but he's a pushover anyways. So yeah, I hold the button down and charge my sword up, and then I attack him as he's coming out of the ground. You stand right here, you can get to him no matter which side he comes out of. He comes out of the bottom and he comes out on the left and the right. You go ahead and attack him again and then get out of the way of that pumpkin. See that one? That was because I hit him without the sword being charged up. I think you can actually hit him from down here too. Yes, you can, but that attack missed for some reason. And here he's coming out on the left side. Wait until he pops out, and then hit him. And then get out of the way of the pumpkin, and not get out of the way of the pumpkin. So he's coming back out over here again. Level 1 sword attack. Okay, get out of the way of the pumpkin, and not. Right down here, and he comes out of there again. I love the boss music in this game. The boss music is some of my favorite music in this game. The regular boss music. Well, the final boss music is pretty awesome too. And see, look there, he only did, what, 12 points of damage to me? That's pathetic. And for our troubles, we get the Spear Orb, which I don't actually have the spear yet. Actually, I think I did this wrong. I'm supposed to go get the girl first and then the Sprite, because if you get the Sprite first, you can't get the spear from what's her name? Luca. Yeah, he can come along with me. So, I'm actually going to reset the game. What I was supposed to do is come down here and get the armor, and then go back up and rescue the girl. So, I'm going to reset the game. So, I'll be right back. I can't believe I did that. So, actually, I'm going to level the sword up, like I did before, but I'm not going to go talk to the Sprite. Yes, forge my sword. You can get to watch the sword forge again. And then I'm going to make my way out from underground. Alright. Okay, glowing sword, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to save again, and I'm going to meet you back outside of the cave, because there's no point in showing you the journey out. You know how to get in, and you know how to get out. Alright, here we are back outside the cave, and I'm going to show you young guy's navel now. I keep hitting that button. Keep hitting the Y button. I'm used to the Y button being the run button or something like that. I think it's the run button in the Mario games. Get away from me! No. And here we have a Buzzbee, which is called BB in Japanese. I had a friend who used to say baby similar to that. She said BB as a really high-pitched word, and that was her way of saying baby, as in something that's really cute. Or something that's a baby. Okay. Mush bud, mush bud. Alright. And here, over here we have a path that is a shortcut to the town below. Normally you'd go all the way around this area here to get down there, but there's actually a shortcut this way. But I'm not going that way. And up to the north we have the forest. And to the south is... what's the name of that city? I can't remember. Kippo? I think it's Kippo. K-I-P-O? Kippo Village? I don't know. And he just gave me a medical herb. And with the sword you can chop down flowers as well as grass, which you saw me do at the very beginning of the game with the grass. And up here we have a bunch of little statues with their tongues stuck out. And if you actually, I don't know if you can see it, but if you hit a statue with a sword that's not sticking its tongue out, it will stick its tongue out. I think that's really weird. There we go. And it'll put it back in when you hit the... just something weird. I don't know if anybody's ever pointed that out to you or anybody else knew that. I actually found that out on accident. I've never seen that mentioned anywhere before. But all of them do it. If you find that statue anywhere else in the game, it'll do it. I think that's weird. Alright, and here we are actually coming up on one of the hardest parts of this sequence break. And you will see why in a second. These guys, these Chobin Hoods, they are called Poron or Poron in Japanese. They will only attack when you're far away from them. When you get close to them, they will run, which basically just gives you a free hit. If you trap them in a corner, they will shoot you and they will mess you up. Their arrows do a lot of damage at this point in the game. And there we have the traveling Nico himself. So, he says, "What are you doing in a strange place like this? Do you want to save, buy, or sell?" I think is what that says. Save. I do want to save, yes. Let's save over this one. You will need to save here if you are doing this sequence break with me. You're going to need to save there anyways, because this forest is kind of tough, and with one person, it's ridiculous. At this point in the game, you may have two characters. Alright, when I step on this teleporter, I'm about to get into one of the hardest fights in the entire game. So, I may not be talking as much as I should be. Alright, here we go. Here is our second character, and she is being attacked by werewolves, that do a ton of damage, and they heal themselves. If they get a critical hit off on me, they could do upwards 50 points of damage. So what I generally try to do is focus on one of them, and hopefully he won't heal his partner, and he did. Let's just keep focusing on, and she won't do anything. She sucks in this battle, because she's not with you. She's just scared out of her mind. She will defend herself, but she won't attack. No, stop doing that. Okay, I'm going to attack him, since he hasn't been healed recently. You guys suck! Healed him twice. While they're doing that, sometimes I like to charge my weapon up. Ooh, 51. I need to hurry up and get him. I think they only have, werewolves. Werewolves have 140 hit points. Stop it. Yeah, they'll get you trapped in a corner, and they can kill you. Because they'll trade hits on you, and you have no recovery time. I got him! I got one of them. Excellent. Alright. The rest of it should be a breeze. Because I can layer my attacks on him while he's healing himself, and right after he heals himself, he gets both attacks, or all 3 attacks, however many you did to him. Okay, good. We got him. So now you go talk to the girl. And she says, "Thank you for rescuing me, you idiot." Because she's a pretty negative person. You need to help me. You're not going to leave me here stranded, are you? A poor innocent girl like me? Yeah, right. This poor innocent girl knows martial arts. Alright, here we have Purim, which the only time I've ever heard that word before is in reference to one of the Jewish holidays, or Jewish feasts, I think? I don't know. I don't know what it means here. I think it means something to do with purification, or I don't know. Puril! Alright, there's Purim. And she brings along with her another weapon. And we get teleported out of there, and you never see that screen again. If I go back through that portal, I will be at the other side of the portal. I won't be in that little... That little area there is to ensure that you have the girl in your party by this moment in time. Okay. Let's get this, and that stinks. So right now what I'm going to do, since my sword is at level 2, I'm going to switch the weapon with her so that she's not bare-knuckle fighting, and that we can both charge up our weapons. I like to keep the characters on weapons they don't have fully charged, and then when I go into boss battles, I fully charge the weapons. Push select to switch to your characters. So if you hit this, the girl's going to say, we need something like an axe to get through here. I think the dwarves can make us an axe. And that's the only way you can get her to go into the underground palace with you. By going there and hitting that with your sword. Oh crap, oh crap. Nope, get away. Alright, I'm gonna wait until he shoots again, and then I'm gonna get him. And hopefully they won't shoot because I'm next to him. And I'm going to control the girl because, unlike you saw in the cave back there, I'm going to do better at keeping her alive. And with the knuckles that he's using right now, you can't chop through the flowers. Let's get this guy so he doesn't sneak shot us on the way out. So we have 2 party members, and this is a 2-player game when you have 2 party members. Purim reached level 3. This is in total a 3-player game. To my knowledge, there are not a whole lot of games that are just a 3-player. I know of a few other games, but I can't. I've heard of a few other games, but I can't recall the names of them right now. Okay, so let's get back out of here and get the statue for good measure. Yeah, I think that's funny. And I'm gonna meet you back at the entrance. Actually, I think I'll meet you back at the city, the cave down there, the underground city. Why do they keep giving me those? So, I'll see you there. Actually, we're back here right below where I just left you at. I want to show you this shortcut because there's a piece of armor I need to buy over here that is the best piece of armor for the girl for a very long time. And that's the shortcut. And down here we have an area that I completely skipped over before. So let's go... I'm not going back to the underground city. I'm going to go to this city. I need to go down there to get her better equipment, but I'll do that in due time. I'll just get her what we have right here. So on top of this being the best piece of armor for her for a long time, it is also one of the most expensive items you can buy at the game right now. 350 lucre. That is what she wears. And I'm just going to get her a wristband. And I believe all the characters come equipped with a piece of armor. So I'm going to go ahead and get her a bow too. And now I'm going to equip it on her, and then I'm going to go to that. There's a Cannon Travel Center up there that I didn't show to you. Here's her equipment. She gets +3 with the bow. She has +4 with that, and this goes up to +17. Excellent piece of equipment. I'm actually going to give her the wristband. And give the boy the elbow protecting thingy. So that she can have better defense right now. Because she's a lower level character. Alright. So, heading back up to the cannon. And again, like I said, if I pick the wrong selection on the cannon, I'm just going to have to hit rewind or put a save state before I use it. But any other part of the game is not going to be save state, except for that one little fail that I had in the cave back there. Alright. Okay, and up here is the cannon travel center. Kill this little lullabud. Yeah. And over here's Cannon. Cannon dude. He will give me the option of going to somewhere and somewhere. I think this goes to, one goes to Potos and one goes to the Water Palace. So hopefully that was the one that goes to the Water Palace. Yay, being shot out of a cannon. Okay, good it was, yeah. There's the Water Palace right there. And that's the only way to get back over here because that guard is guarding the exit to the city on both sides. And now, we're not supposed to have the girl at this point in the game. So, Gemma will actually refer to me as Randy, even though I have the girl selected. Randy, it's about time. What took you so long? Well, you see, I was plot breaking. Sequence breaking. And you can actually not ever beat him down this hall because he disappears after he leaves the screen. And here we are in the Water Palace. We are introduced to switches. Subtle way to introduce us. And you can't actually push the switch because Gemma's up there hogging the other side of the staircase. So here we have Luca. And this is the girl moving around, but it is still referencing Randy. This lady's 200 years old? Are you kidding me? And then you talk to Gemma. And then... okay, keep talking, keep talking. Yeah, blah blah blah, stuff I don't understand. Saying something about the Mana Fortress, isn't that a dream or fairy tale or something like that? I'm going to go back to Pandora. Everybody's acting like zombies and I need to help them out, so you need to stay here and hang out with Luca and she'll tell you what to do next. So, I'm outie. Peace. Why are you leaving me so soon? You're such a mean old man with purple hair. Fine, be that way. Alright. And let's talk to Luca. What do you want, old lady? What scares you, the fortress or the sword? I don't know which one I picked. You are the one that's the sword chose, blah 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 blah. Who, me? Blah blah blah. And then now she says, what scares you, the sword or the fortress? I'm just gonna pick the fortress. And I don't know what I'm picking here. Oh, okay. And then those two options there, the one with the exclamation mark, it said who, me, I guess, and the other one with the dot 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 said okay. And then I went and I touched the sword to the mana seed and they combined and were one there for a second. And so now I have the power of the Seed of Water. Which won't really play into anything right now. And she recovered us, and I do want to save my game. And she says, here, take this weapon, it is the spear. And that is why I had to reset underground. So here we have the spear, see? If I was to get the sprite and come back here with or without the girl, since you got the spear orb from Tropicolo, she would assume you already had the spear and she wouldn't give it to you. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works. So let's get back out of here. And Gemma oh so graciously left the stairs down. I'm going to look and see how our weapons are charged up. Actually, I'm going to do that off screen. I'm going to call this an episode, and then I will meet you back outside the palace. So thanks for watching episode 2, and I'll see you next time. Bye.